So Call of Duty have just added a brand new bundle into the store, and as you can see, it's the Supernova bundle, and the camo is absolutely insane. But first of all, it comes off with this really sick operator skin, which I actually really like the look of. The Supernova one, as you can see, it's got like that animated little tags to it. As you can see, like around the sides, it's animated. It's got like animated little bits under the dark, which I think is really clean, above that halo as well, above the head. And then of course we have got a blueprint for the Sidewinder. And wow, this camo looks insane. It is animated for a start. So this is a blueprint, meaning we can put other camos on top of this blueprint, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm about to purchase this because, one, I think it's a sick camo. It's a shame it's for a Sidewinder, one of the worst guns in this game. But overall, super clean, and I'm very interested to see what this will look like with the likes of Interstellar, Platinum, and things like that over the top of it. We've also got a calling card, as well as an out of this world emblem with a charm there, and then of course another emblem as well. So we can go ahead and now look at this Sidewinder in the game and just see what it actually looks like. But quickly before we do take a look at the class, guys, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. I'm trying to hit 25k subs, so if you can help that, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to smash thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below as well. But let's take a quick look at the new Sidewinder, which is a battle rifle, I believe. Where are battle rifles? There it is. So we can go into the Sidewinder and we can take a look at this new Northern Lights blueprint. Wow, this thing looks sexy already. I'm not even gonna lie, this thing looks absolutely insane. Let's take it into the firing range and get a little look at it. So it doesn't look quite as good in the firing range as it does on you know, the normal one. We can't seem to inspect it. All right, there we go. It's now letting me inspect it. So, I mean, from the side, actually, it does look very nice. I really like how this looks. The Sidewinder, you can see it's got the tracers to it as well as I think it's got a kill effect. I'm not 100% sure, but it does have the tracer pack to it. And as you can see, when you shoot, you get like this sonar from a galaxy coming out the side, which is super clean. I really like this blueprint. I'm not going to lie. I will jump into a game in a minute and try it out. And that is where we'll take a look at all the different camos on it. But what we're going to do quickly is just come here and we're going to take a look at the different camos in the game. So as you can see, even that one there looks pretty cool. It adds to it, and it's sort of just wow, that one's clean. Even that's really clean. I'm liking how these camos are working. Wow, gold looks incredible on this thing. What am I seeing? Gold looks so clean. Platinum doesn't look too crazy. Priceless actually looks really nice. It just doesn't have the like solid blue camo style to it. I'm very interested to see what Interstellar looks like. Considering the gun already looks like Interstellar, it doesn't really do too much. It sort of takes away from the blue from the bottom, and it sort of then just adds the camo across the entire gun, which looks pretty clean. What about some of the zombies camos? I mean, some of these are really clean. I love the way it changes, like the bottom color, and the rest stays the same. The zombies gold doesn't look too great. The zircon scale looks pretty clean. Serpenite looks actually really nice with that extra detail, and then Borealis actually looks kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. What about some of the event camos that we've been able to unlock recently? So none of them look too, I mean, that looks pretty cool. The Dark Bones ones looks good. The Eddie's looks okay. Eddie Supreme doesn't really change anything. The Ether Wave looks crazy on this, and then we've got the Galvanic, which looks nuts. Ghoulie camo looks really cool. We've then got the new Golden River camo, which we just recently unlocked. The Makarov one doesn't really change anything. The Soft Target doesn't change anything. The Splatter Tactics actually looks kind of nice. The Boys doesn't look too bad. Either of them don't look too bad. We've then got the Winds of Ash one, which again doesn't look too bad. But I'm going to put some of these on a gun. We're going to jump into a game on multiplayer and actually see what they do look like. Okay, so first of all, guys, here it is in game. This is what the actual blueprint itself does look like. Interested to see if it looks brighter in darker spots. I don't really know whether there are some dark spots in this game. Just try and get in a building and hide in a corner somewhere. Doesn't seem to get much brighter like the Interstellar and the Borealis camos do. But I'm interested to see what some of the other camos are going to look like. Some of the camos that I've got on the gun that you guys are about to see in a minute. And this is what I like about the blueprint. Some people don't understand why we buy blueprints in this game with the cool camos. And it's because you can mix the blueprints with the other camos within the game, which is what just makes them stand out so much more. Of course, it's a Sidewinder. It's really not a great gun in the game. I'm going to be honest. It's really not too great of a gun. So I believe this has now got Interstellar on it, so it doesn't have too much of a brightness at the bottom. As you can see, it sort of tones it down a little bit, and you can see the Interstellar on there, as well as obviously the actual blueprint itself. Doesn't look too crazy. I've seen Interstellar look a lot better on some of the other blueprints that they've already brought out within the game, which is a little bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping Interstellar and this camo, like, because the blueprint is already like that universe sort of camo, or the galaxy sort of camo, I was kind of hoping it was actually going to make it look a lot brighter and a lot more vibrant, but it hasn't done on that. It's, if anything, it's dulled it down, which is a little bit disappointing. But I'm very excited to see some of the other camos that I do have planned out to show you guys. So there's the kill effect, if you guys were wondering what the kill effect was on this gun. But now if we switch it to the next one, I believe this is gold. And now gold looks super, super clean with it. As you can see, it sort of fades the camo out a little bit. It's got that obviously pure gold thing to it. But it's almost like Interstellar is coming through the gold. So even without having Interstellar, if you guys have just got gold on the Sidewinder and you bought this blueprint, you look like you've got gold on top of Interstellar, which in my opinion looks clean. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very different style. It's almost like we have just mixed two of the mastery camos together, which is something we've not actually ever been able to do. We actually promised that in Modern Warfare 2, I believe. They showed like they showed Polyatomic and Orion both on the same blueprint, if you guys remember, right at the beginning of the game. We did actually see a screenshot of Orion, like Orion and Polyatomic mixed together, so we never actually end up getting to see that, and this is like the first time we've actually been able to see something that would resemble that. I mean, obviously I know it's not Interstellar and gold together, but it looks like gold on top of Interstellar, so you guys can sort of get a good feel for how it would look if we could cross camos over, but unfortunately we still don't have the option to do that, which is really disappointing. I was kind of hoping there would be a way that we might be able to put, like, let's say for example, gold on the magazine and the barrel and the muzzle, and then have Interstellar across the rest of the gun, because that would be a pretty cool way to mix things up. But unfortunately, they just never added that into the game, and they've never given us the ability to do that, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. And then the last one I've got to show you guys is one of the zombie camos with it, and as you can see, you can sort of see the actual camo itself a little bit more with this one, because it's a bit more of a solid camo rather than a mastery camo, but you can still have that like Interstellar Galaxy theme coming through with it. And again, I just think it makes it look really, really clean. It makes all the camos in the game look like it's got that Interstellar feel to it as well. So you always have like a camo that you might really enjoy using in the game. You might have a favorite camo that's not one of the mastery camos, but you could then mix it with what looks like Interstellar. So why not be able to do that? And I love that they do this with the blueprints. I'm just really hoping at one point they give us like a universal camo that we could put on our guns, and then put a mastery camo over the top of it and mix and match them. I think that would be pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you like to be able to mix and match camos, or do you think just having the one camo itself is the better option? I don't really know. I think mixing camos would be pretty cool, especially if we could choose which part of the gun had that specific camo on it. So like I said earlier, I wish I could put Orion on, or Interstellar on the magazine, the body of the gun, and the barrel, and then the rest of it had like gold or platinum or something like that, because it'd be a really, really nice way to mix things up. I think Interstellar and Priceless could mix together and make a super, super clean camo. I just really wish at one point they will give us the option to do that. But yeah, the game is coming to an end. Let me know what you think to this blueprint in the comments below, and like I said, let me know if you think we should be able to mix camos together in the comments below as well. But if you guys are enjoying these sorts of videos where I mix the camos and put blueprints out and put camos on them and test it out, then let me know in the comments, because I'll carry on doing it if you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to smash thumbs up. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.